Good afternoon, dear students. My name is Sadev. Today we are going to do our book Geography, second chapter, Inside Our Earth. Dear students, where do you live? You live on the Earth. Our Earth is a dynamic planet. It constantly undergoing changes inside and outside. Have you ever wondered what lies in the interior of the Earth? What is the Earth made of? Let's do. Interior of the earth, like an onion. As you peel the onion, there are a lot of layers inside the onion. So our earth is made of three layers. First crust, second mantle, third is core. Now crust is the uppermost layer over the earth's surface. It is the thinnest of the all layer. If you look at the crust on the continental masses, it is 35 kilometers, and on ocean masses it's only 5 kilometers only. Now the crust 35 kilometer on continental masses, it is a mineral layer. We call it a mineral layer because its constituents of the continental masses are silica and alumina. We call it Sial. Si from silica and Al from alumina. So Si plus Al, Sial. We call it Sial. So next, the crust on ocean floors. In on ocean, it's about only 5 kilometers. It consists silica and magnesium. We call it SIMA. Si from silica and Ma from magnesium. SIMA. So Si plus Ma. SIMA. Now the mantle. Just beneath the crust, it is the mantle, which extend up to depth of 2,900 kilometers below the crust. So next, the core. The core is the innermost layer uh, with radius of about 3,500 kilometers. It is mainly made of nickel and iron. We call it Nife. Ni from nickel and Ir from iron. So Ni plus Fe, Nife. The central core has very high temperature and pressure. Now we are going to about rocks. What is rocks? The earth crust is made of various types of rocks. Any natural masses of mineral matters that makes up the earth crust is called rocks. Rocks can be of different color, size, texture. There are three major types of rocks: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks. So first, igneous rocks. Dear students, when the molten magma cools, it becomes solid. Rocks thus formed are called igneous rocks. They are also called primary rocks. There are two types of igneous rocks: intrusive rocks and extrusive rocks. Can you imagine lava coming out from the volcanoes? Yeah, lava is actually fiery red molten magma. Lava is actually fiery red molten magma coming out from the interior of the earth on its surface. When this molten lava comes on the earth's surface, it rapidly cools down and becomes solid. Rocks formed in such a way on crust are called extrusive igneous rocks. They have a very fine grained structure. For example, basalt. Basalt is the explosive igneous rocks. The Deccan Plateau, the Deccan Plateau is made up of basalt rocks. Okay. Now, second time, sometimes the molten magma cools down deep inside the earth crust. Solid rocks so formed are called intrusive igneous rocks. Since they cool down slowly, they form a large grains. So, granite is an example of such rocks. Grinding stones used to prepare paste, powder of species, and grains are made of granite. So now sedimentary rocks. Rocks roll down, crack, hit each other, are broken down into small fragments. These smaller particles are called sediments. These sediments sometimes transported and deposited by wind, water, etc. These type of rocks are called sedimentary rocks. For example, sandstone is made from grains of sand. These rocks may also contain fossil of plants, animals, and other microorganisms that once lived on them. Okay, these are sedimentary rocks, and sandstone is the example. Now, metamorphic rocks. Sometimes igneous and sedimentary rocks can change into metamorphic rock under great heat and pressure. For example, clay changes into slate and limestone into marble. Okay, clay changes into slate and limestone into marble. Now, in front of you, there are two pictures in front of you. First, the red fort. The red fort is made of red stones and sandstones. The Taj Mahal is made of white marble. Okay. Now, using of rocks. Dear students, we use rocks in making roads, houses, building. Sometimes you play some games with rocks, spit two, hopscotch, five stones, like that. Now, rock cycle. Rock cycle. In this dance in front of in front of you, there is a picture, and you can see a cycle. You will be surprised to know that one type of rock changes to another type under certain condition in a cyclic manner. This process of transformation of the rock from one to another is known as rock cycle. You have already learnt when the molten magma cools, it solidified to become igneous rocks. These igneous rocks are broken down into small particles that are transported and deposited to form sedimentary rocks. Where the igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected to heat and pressure, they change into metamorphic rocks. And the metamorphic rock, which are still under great heat and pressure, they melt down into molten magma, and this molten magma again can cool down and solidify into igneous rocks. So the circle is going on, and rocks are made, and they change their form. Okay, I hope that you will learn from this chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.